Hello, my beautiful souls. I've lost my voice as I decided I'm gonna be better about making content. Do we see the coincidence? There's no coincidence. But I wanted to not let that stop me and still take a minute to share my thoughts about what's happening right now with the Asian and Black community. And I wanted to just remind everyone, don't be scared. You know what they're doing. You know what they're doing. You know what they're doing. Another way to try to separate us. Another way to try to divide us. Another way they're just trying to distract. Are we going to let them? No. We know better. We know better. We've been there. We've done that. Right? I personally, me, myself, I love diversity, right? My friends, everything about my life screams diverse. Always have, always will. I love everything. I love everything. I want to say Asian, but I love everything Indian, and that's still Asian too, right? But still, the colors, like, okay, when it comes to Indians, anyways, no, I digress. I love everything Asian. From the time I grew up in Trinidad, watching Indian, movies. My favorite was, of course, Jet Li. Jet Li. When I came to America, Jackie Chan too. Jackie Chan, especially in his Drunken Master. Was he in Drunken Master or one of, anyways? And I was a big Jet Li fan. I'm a big anime fan. I love the culture. And I take the time to learn some things about the culture because I like to be respectful. I like to be respectful. So with that said, with everything that's happening, and you're seeing this, and you're having feelings, just remember who you are, love yourself, know yourself. Unfortunately, for those who don't want to believe it or don't want to see it, let me give you maybe an analogy of what I see, right? At the end of the day, if you have, I don't care your color, if you have dealt with a narcissist in your life, brought you to that brink, to that point of, I'm at my rock bottom and I'm going to choose me, and every time, that one time you chose you, it felt so good to give you that power back. And the second time you chose yourself, every little bit of time you chose yourself, you saw, hey, you know what? I'm strong. This narcissist is not going to get the better of me. I don't care if it's your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your husband. I don't care. Most of us have experienced a narcissist person in our life. And if you haven't, you're a narcissist. I digress. But remember when you just took until you're like, when you finally stood up for yourself, you're like, I'm done taking. I'm not taking no more. I'm choosing me. I'm choosing me. I'm finally, of all my life, because you have a narcissist in your life, it's probably been all your life. You're attracting them, right? Because it's a pattern. It's just a pattern of showing you how much you don't love yourself, but that's for a different day. What I'm trying to say is, if I don't know what the blacks are so mad about. Think about that narcissistic relationship you were in. Right? If he, she, them came and said to you, I don't know what you're like. What is that? Gaslighting. And unfortunately, on the grand scale of things, as a collective, blacks, especially Black Americans, are tired. Just like when you got tired of that narcissist and you're like, I've had enough. At this point, there's nothing more you can do to me that you haven't already done. There's nothing more that you can do to me that you haven't already done. I'm tired. And that's where collectively, this is just to break it down for people who just want to stay in your ego. Because that's all that is, right? You don't want to admit what you're seeing in front of your eyes, because then you have to admit the things, the thoughts you had. You have to admit the statements you made that you know were wrong deep down inside. And we're not judging, because I've been there. We've all been there. you know, and especially blacks, us as a collective, we are looking at everyone else. We don't care the race. We don't care what race you are. We don't care what how rich. We don't care what your money is. We don't care what you have going on, because we're tired and we're choosing ourselves. We're choosing us. We're choosing us as a collective. And the fact that so many people are so upset about it, that in itself speaks volumes, right? Because when you were with that narcissist and you finally said, you know what, I'm choosing me, that narcissist was not happy. That narcissist started to show his colors. And as a collective, for us, that's how I see it, right? That's how I view it. As a collective, we are saying, you know what, bro, we done. You said jump, I jump. You said run, I run. You said everything you said to do. I wasn't. Everything we said, we didn't do good enough. Everything is not good enough, or nothing we could. So we finally said, you know what, cool. You got it. You got it. We done. We gonna just chest die, because at this point there is nothing under the sun y'all can do to us that you haven't already done. So whatever threats you want to make, we don't care. Especially now our eyes are opening and we calling our power back. Yeah. Well, it is exciting to watch for me personally. It excites me, because at the end of the day, like us, hate us, love us, whatever you want to say or say about us, we, not all of us, we we're not even looking at, even if you're black, you're cool and all of that, we not, you know, we're choosing us. I am choosing me. I am choosing me, and I'm going to support me. That's all that is. I am, as small as that is, that's all it is. And I love my friends and family, and I keep it diverse again, because what I see, I'm going to look at your actions. Right? At the end of the day, you can always spot a narcissist. They're always going to choose themselves. They're always going to do what's best for themselves. And if that means sucking you completely dry, not giving nothing to you, they will. And we're just saying, hey, okay. Just say, yeah, you got it. You do it over there. Cool, we could do it over here. We're not even fighting you no more. We're not fighting you. We're not fighting. No, we're not fighting nobody. We know what the fight is. The fight is right here. The fight is recognizing you're saying calling me outside of my name is not going to affect me. You know, you're saying I am not who I am. I am no longer believing that. You don't call me everything under the sun. What? Okay. I now have to big up and hype up myself. Okay, so I'm going to big up and hype up myself. And I'm going to big up, and then I see a fellow sister and brother, a fellow mirror, a fellow soul that can recognize love and empathy and kindness. That's what I'm going to choose. So we have a choice. You know, you can say, oh, you're not supporting. Well, we're supporting who supports us. It's that simple. Call it however you want to call it. We will support who supports us. You know? I hope that helps. Anyone that needed to hear that. I needed to say that, so obviously somebody needs to hear it. You know, I love what we love. We love what we love. At the end of the day, I know I love what I love. And every perfect reflection of me love what they love. So I'm going to support what I love. I'll tell you guys, I'll tell you a quick story. This is so long. I'll tell you a quick story. I went to I did it. I went to one of my Asian store that has one of the best food that I like. That fried chicken, bacon, and wings. Remind me hitting like, I live in Florida. Them wings be hitting like New York wings, but I love it. And I really debated not going, because sometimes that girl she be real. She be coming off harsh. She be coming off harsh, and I had to educate myself that that's how they kind of come off. Some of them come off, you know, not intentful. So why should I take it personal? It's their actions, right? Y'all, tell you what, she's super nice. She's the nicest she ever been, sweetest. She was the nicest she's ever. I've never seen her so nice, which makes my theory incorrect. But you know how to be nice. So I'm glad this is happening, because now you're going to be nice. Now you're going to appreciate my business. Or I'm not going to come. And it's just that simple. All you have to do is be nice. All you have to do is choose to be nice. And we will support you. And you choose to treat us how you've been doing. Like our money, like we trash. Go, okay. We're not even fighting you. We love you from afar. Just like I treat my narcissist. I'm going to love you from far away. Hope everyone's having a good night. I hope everyone's loving on themselves, knowing who you are, sharing that love to your neighbors, friends, family, and not falling for the bullshit. Remember who you are, people. My beautiful, beautiful souls. I love you.